Hello everyone. I thought I'd use my voice this time instead of text. It'd be easier for you guys to follow along. I'm making this video as an update to the Harvester and book guides I made a while ago, which are now goes unlisted on the channel. You can still find them on the Resurrection's Discord server, however. Link in the description. This video is going to cover the entirety of Roots of Corruption. In order, I will cover the 13 Lorebook location, opening the Pack-a-Punch machine, the perks, how to obtain the Harvester, how to bypass the 4-perk cap, how to upgrade the Blundergat, and how to make the secret music Easter egg. With that being said, let's hop right in. Okay, the first lore book is going to be on the left of the spawn room, in the room with the Juggernaut machine, on the table with the television. If you lose it, it'll be back in the spawn room on this table. For book 2, we're going to go upstairs for this one. At the end of the hallway is a bedroom. Walk into the bedroom and look on your left. The book will be on the shelf. If you lose book 2, go back up to the attic and find it on the chair beside the double tap machine. For book 3, it's in the attic. You'll see it glowing on the table with a couple candles. You can't miss it. If you lose book 3, get ready to go to the very back graveyard. It'll be on a coffin at the very back, in front of the witch's brew. For book 4, we're going to go downstairs to the basement. Opening this door, going down the stairs to the right, and taking another right to find Lore Book 4. If you lose Lore Book 4, it'll be in the caged room right here on this shelf. For book 5, it's going to be in the cellar, past the stamina machine, and on this table with the jack-o'-lantern. If you lose book 5, go up through the shed and keep going straight. On this table where a pumpkin usually spawns is book 5. For book 6, you're going to want to go back to the basement. Go to the music room, leave it, and take a left. Look for the old ROBLOX home. Book 6 will be right beside it. If you lose book 6, go back to the cellar. It'll be right beside where book 5 was, but it'll be beside the wine. Book 7 is going to be at the very back graveyard. It'll be on this coffin in front of the portal. If you lose book 7, it'll be on this statue, left of where book 7 was. For book 8, we're going to go to the lower courtyard. Look for this tree. Book 8 will be in the dirt. If you lose book 8, however, head to the large tree. Do a 360 around it. You'll see a gravestone with an MP5. To the left should be book 8. For book 9, it's going to be where the wishing well is. Keep going down the path and look at the foot of the statue. If you lose book 9, go back to the lower courtyard. Look behind one of the statues holding a bomb. For book 10, head up the stairs to the balcony. When you get to the top, take a right. Behind the piece of cloth is book 10. If you lose it, however, you're going to want to go up the stairs, take a left, and go through the balcony door. It should be on the table. Alright, for book 11, you're going to want to go to the wishing well. Look for the handle. Press E on it to activate it. Sinisters will spawn in 4 spots, one at a time. You have to kill each and every single one of them to raise the bucket to the top. If you leave the room of fog, the bucket will go back down to the bottom. I'd recommend using an insta-kill power-up or when there's no zombies left in a wave. This will make your job much easier. This is the book I usually go for last. I recommend you do too. For book 12, it will be beside the Mare at the bottom of this cross. When you pick it up, it will spawn a Thrasher, also known as Jimmy. Starting wave 7, every 5 waves will be a boss wave. On wave 12, 17, etc., you'll get a max ammo. But on wave 7, you'll get the final book you need for your collection, book 13. Once you've obtained all 13 of the lore books, you can bring them to the bookshelf at the bottom of the basement. You can put any book in at any time, but once you get 13, the bookshelf will open and reveal the Pack-a-Punch machine. Next up is the perks. This is our first perk, Juggernaut, probably the most beloved perk in all of zombies. This doubles your health from 2 to 4. Next up is Double Tap. Double Tap increases your damage and fire rate by 66%. It's really good for single shot weapons like shotguns and snipers. Take a look. See how much faster that got? Next up is my favorite perk, Stamina Up. Stamina Up increases your stamina, allowing you to run for longer. It also gives you a slight movement increase, allowing you to run faster. On the left is with stamina, on the right is without. You can see on the left runs for much longer than the right did. Our fourth perk is Speed Cola. Speed Cola decreases the time it takes to reload, allowing you to pump out more damage. Look how fast this reload is. Our fifth and final perk, purchasable from machines, is Quick Revive. As a solo, this gives you 3 extra lives, but on multiplayer, it decreases the time it takes to revive your teammate, making them get up faster. Next up are 3 perks that you can only get from the Witch's Brew. The first one is Electric Cherry. Drinking Electric Cherry allows you to spawn electricity rings below you when you reload. Any zombie or sinister caught in the radius will be frozen for a second or 2. Next up is PhD Flomper. PhD Flomper only gives you immunity to self-harm damage like explosions and the ray gun splash damage. So you can see I'm getting hurt here, but after I drink PhD, no more damage. The 8th and final perk in the game, Deadshot Daiquiri, gives you a damage multiplier on headshot that's higher than normal. It rewards good gameplay, giving you more damage for more headshots, but it's not that great. Don't grab this perk. Wait for it to be in a perk drop. Now let's go over to the Harvester. There are 20 pumpkin spawns in total, and only 14 of them can be spawned at the same time. You have to break all 14 pumpkins in one round. The locations are here, right here, 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 right here, and here, this one here, And right here. One here. Another here. Right here. Here. Here beside Timmy the Scarecrow. Right here. Right here. Now make sure at the start of the game that you break this pumpkin in the spawn room. There's no consequences, but if you do leave it, it will count towards the harvester.
Now that you have the harvester, let's get you more than 4 perks. Bringing a Thrasher to a specific spot on the map with a glowing root, also called a soul box, and killing it there will cause the root to absorb the Thrasher's soul, giving you a large pumpkin. If you have the harvester, you can knife it for a chance to get one of 4 things: a flame, a gun, a power-up, or a perk-a-cola drop. Touching the perk drop will cause all alive players to instantly gain a perk they do not have yet. If you have all 8 perks, this is nothing. Now about those flames you got. They can be used on this candle in the cellar. Placing a flame on this candle will light it. If you have the Blundergat, you can now put the Blundergat into the furnace. Upgrading the Blundergat is irreversible. The only way you can switch upgrades is by getting a second Blundergat and switching the furnace flame to the one you want. Upgraded Blundergats can be pack-a-punched.
Now, the final part of this guide will be the music Easter egg. The song is Dead Flowers from BO3's Zetsubo no Shima. Apologies if I pronounced that wrong. But you'll want to find 3 pumpkins. One was in the kitchen sink, second in the caged room in the basement, and the third is at the back graveyard. Go up these stairs and find the pumpkin. Press E on all of them and enjoy the song.